Hello, fellow creators. I have here a Reddit user that is having some issues trying to invert this image. They have it currently on a white background with black lines. If they were to invert it, it looks like this. It doesn't look very good, but I'm going to quickly show you how you can get this in here. I am using Illustrator in RGB color format. Once I get the image imported, I'm going to switch over to CMYK format so that it can be exported for print. So let me go ahead and render this in, and what I'm doing is doing a live trace. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and apply this. All right, so I've got the artwork in here and got it expanded. What I'm going to do here is only have the black in the artwork. So I'm going to come in here and select the black. I have a quick little filter that does select same fill color and Pathfinder Unite. So I did that, and then I'm going to select everything but that and delete. And so now all I'm left with is the black. Um, it is all one piece, so it recognizes it as one piece. So it didn't come in quite as well, but this is just a quick rundown on how you can get the artwork to invert. So now that I got the artwork in here, I'm going to now switch over my color mode to CMYK. Um, where was that? I use the shortcut keys. Okay, yeah, document color mode. I was going the right place. Okay, document color mode, CMYK, and then I'm going to make sure that this is 100% black. Then I'm going to take this. Actually, I'm going to pull out my appearance palette here. I'm going to make a new fill. This will be white, and then I'm just going to apply a stroke of the 100% black, which actually is doing RGB black. Let me fix this color because we want it to be CMYK black. And then I'm going to put that beneath. And what would be better is if you turn on globals for your colors, because then you can touch them up. So, like, for example, if instead I want of having this white, I want it to be blue, I can quickly, if I have it as a global, can come in and switch that out. So I'm going to do that as white. And then I want a black background. So the background will be black. Let's go ahead and just put this in here. Make sure black is black, and we don't need a stroke. And I'm going to send that to the back. So this is what he currently has, and it's wrong. So now what I just going to do is swap it and expand the stroke till it looks good. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that as rounded edge, and there we go. That would be an outline outside an outline, which I'm going to reduce this down by about half. And what I can do now is, because this is a group and I'm applying this to the group layer, I'm going to double click in and I'm going to add in some blank shapes here to get this hilt back, just so that it looks more a little bit of what it should actually be. And then a really thin line here. There we go. So that's how you would get that to come in here. Of course, having the artwork rendered out properly would actually help. So I would actually sit and redraw it so that way it comes in properly, or pull the original if you have it in vector, so you can apply this in reverse. If not, you can use this as a template to get this to look like that, but that would be the quickest and best option to get this back to a good looking thing. If this is not working for you and you want a tighter line, what you can do is select it, object, is it flat transparency? Yep, flat transparency, outlines to strokes, go, and then in your layers palette, you're gonna go to that object, and then what I'm going to do is use my nifty little tool here to select all same, select all same. It's going to get a little crazy. And then what I'm going to do is actually duplicate this upper layer, pull it below, selecting both, do it again. What that did is it applied everything of the block into that. And then what I'm going to do is path, uh, object path, offset path, and then I'm going to do negative 8 point. And we want it rounded. Negative 8 is obviously too much, so negative 0.04. Okay. And we can turn off the original so you can see that it got much tighter to your original artwork. So that's another way you can get it to where you can get it to smoothen out a little bit more. Or you can come in here, and because this is now path, I can come in here with the pencil tool and rewrite a little bit of this just to make it a little bit smoother and not so jagged. Because if you're gonna try to apply this as a sticker or a cut, you might not want as many path lines. As to do that, you can even use the actual smooth tool here and do some swipe arounds to get it a little bit smoother. Now I'll switch back to the pencil tool and make sure. There we go. That's what I'll do there. Stuff like that. Clean it up a little bit better and make the line weight a little bit smaller. And like I can get rid of this shape in here. It doesn't feel right. The same thing here because it feels like that should be solid. Yeah, looks much better that way. But that's how you get that negative. And then what you would do is for film, you would actually invert this again for your film. So you want to take these two colors, go to your color option. This is the quickest way to do it. Is in here you want to turn on both these arrows. You're going to click into this for the S, and you're going to turn this to black. You have to sometimes do it twice because I don't know why. And then this one will invert to white. And then, like I said, you're going to want to make sure your color swatch, that's why I have these, is black and white is white. And then you would print that, and it should look like this rather than like that. All right. I hope that helps out, and stay creative.